Hi everyone, this is Hannah. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today it's actually been storming, which is typical summertime storm here, and it was lightning and thundering, so I hope that's past and I don't have to worry about loud thunder in my video. But it's a little bit gloomy outside, and so I thought it would be nice to just show some jewelry pieces I have acquired recently, and I also want to show some more pieces that I've created recently, and I'm really excited about them. They turned out really great. So I'll just show these pieces I have sitting out here. This one, I didn't think it was glass, and I was right, but these faceted beads here are just really awesome. I don't know if you can see that there, but on the inside it's like this silver textured color, and then there's a clear cobalt blue that's been faceted, and I just love them. They are so interesting, and the light passes through them and they just really glow. Now these beads are glass, they're AB faceted. I don't think they're crystal because they're not that heavy. They're really pretty, and I think somebody added this long chain because if you're familiar with these older multi-strand necklaces, they're really short. So I'm actually going to measure this, about 15 inches, which is typical for these. And then with the added chain, it can go up to 21 inches. So 15 to 21 inches. I'm also going to be selling a lot of these pieces. I'll list them in my Etsy shop, but I love to give you guys, my viewers, subscribers, a great deal that you can buy directly from me, and payments through PayPal. All you have to do is email me. Email's in the description, and I'll let you know the price, and then I'll add on $5 shipping, flat shipping, if you buy more than one. So this beautiful necklace, I'm not sure, it's not marked. Most of these are either Japanese or West Germany. So I am going to ask $24 for this beautiful necklace. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's gorgeous. And you really can adjust the length of the necklace with this chain that matches very well. So I just love the color of that one. Now this one actually sort of matches it. Definitely similar blue. The blue crystals match pretty well there. You can see that. And then we've got a darker blue and a clear, well, light blue color, and I'm not sure of the shapes, like what they're called, but it's double strand and it has this beautiful box clasp. I just love it. Also not marked. Looks like that. Now it does have some of the coating wearing off, and a little bit of like flea bites, some chips there. That's kind of expected to see that kind of wear on these bracelets. So, oh, let me measure this. This is about, let's see. This is going to be about 7.5, because this part is going to go into here. So you'll say 7.5 for that one. Really beautiful. And I'm going to ask $18 for this lovely AB. This is crystal. It is heavier bracelet. Really beautiful. Now, let's see what's in this black velvet bag. I need to zoom out a little. Oh yeah, this one is gorgeous. Now, these are just some really nice tiger's eye beads. And we have these really long tubular beads. I've never seen them this long. And these faceted cut tiger's eye beads, they are just so lovely. And these bead caps are really neat. I don't think they're sterling, but I have not tested this. I just got this. And it is just gorgeous. The clasp is kind of a gold color and it says NC. I have no idea what that means. But these are just really pretty. And they've got these little metal spacer beads along with the bead caps. Really lovely. This one is, let's say 18 inches. Well, yeah, maybe like 19 inches. I am going to ask $32 for this necklace if anybody is interested. Also, no pressure. I just thought it would be easier to do it this way instead of people emailing me asking the price. You know, just it's more back and forth that way. So I just go ahead and say a price just in case anybody's interested. Oh, we didn't finish. We did not finish this bag. I've got quite a few goodies in this one. These are so luscious in color. Look at that amber color. These beads were a gift from Dana Stewart Coates. She's also a YouTuber. And I had bought a necklace from her and she sent all kind of beautiful antique and vintage beads and said have fun with it, create something with it. So I made this out of those beads, or some of the beads she gave me. She gave me a lot. It was really lovely. And I actually decided to add an extender to this because typically these necklaces are pretty short and I just wanted to add some length to it because for me, I like wearing 18 inches or longer. I mean, some people don't, but a lot of people do. And typically these are pretty short, 15, 16 inches. So this one, let's see. I did use older findings. I did not use anything new. I think the brass extender that I created are newer jump rings. So the beaded part is, well, let's see. The beaded part is about 16 inches. The total length of this, though, is having trouble here. 17.5 inches. Show you there. Add just a little bit of length. So it'll be about 17 inches and add a little bit more there. Now I can make it longer for anybody if they're interested in it. I just added a little another little check bicone, used an original spring ring clasp, and these beaded end caps are also vintage. Now I used nylon coated steel wire for this, just beading string. Is very sturdy. I could have strung it on original cotton, but I just wanted to make it sturdier, and I don't always do that. Sometimes, I guess depending on the beads, I'll try to use all original material, but I try my best. But I also try to make them wearable, because I think this would just be so lovely to wear. And I am going to ask $32 for this one. That's a really good deal on that one. And here we have kind of a similar amber color, but if you're familiar with my older videos, my educational videos, this is actually Venetian or Murano glass, and this type is called sommerso, which means submerged. So it has different layers of glass. You can see here it's the transparent glass, and then you have these aventurine or goldstone glass kind of speckled or spattered around this, and then there's like this, it's not clear, it's like a yellow tinted transparent glass over it. So it's got different layers. It's submerged. And some of these spacer beads are red, but I think the rest of these that look darker are actually coated, because I think the coating has worn off of these. Yeah. So it has an older spring ring or barrel clasp. Really, really pretty. I would date these to around the mid-century, so around the 50s, I would say. Now this one is, we're going to do it the other way so that I got a more accurate measurement. We're going to say this one's 16 inches, about 16 and a half. Really, really beautiful. These sommerso beads get quite confused. People don't know that they're Murano. And I find these type of beads pretty often. They're pretty much more common, at least with the Murano glass. Now I'm going to just ask for $18 for this necklace. And we've got, let's see, one more in here. And it is just like the one I just showed you. Except we have red here. I can only imagine the time and the craftsmanship in making these beads. You can really see it here, how the glass is layered, especially this one. You see it's clear down the middle, then we have these little red specks all over it, a little bit of aventurine glass, and then it's clear around the outside. And you can see each bead is slightly different, not completely round. That means they were each lamp worked. Just amazing, beautiful Oh, that's inside the glass. It's like this little blue speck in the glass. Isn't that something? Well, you don't really find that. Adds a little bit of character. So this also has a barrel clasp there. Here, I'll measure it. They also have the coated spacer beads. These were probably from the same maker, same time period as the amber colored one I showed you. So this one's slightly longer, I'd say 16 3/4. And I really like these barrel clasps. I find them fairly easy to put on, you know, on the back of your neck, not really being able to see them. They're very comfortable too. So I'm also going to ask $18 for this necklace. All right, now we've got this lovely box. I love it. I recently got it. I showed it in my other haul video. The brass inlay is just so beautiful. Okay, we'll show these first. These are some, actually all of these are ones I've made in this box. And I just stuck them on this little yo-yo someone made, a quilt yo-yo. These are just some beautiful emerald green window pane glass beads. I am not completely sure where these are from, if they're West German or Czech. I'm not really sure. Same with these gorgeous spiraled beads, and then they have this gold coating on them. That's not glass. These have some kind of coating on them, but these are older. I'm just not quite sure the origin of them. And then I do know these little green beads are Japanese little glass beads. And I hand shaped these gold fill ear wires. I really love gold filled jewelry. So there you can kind of see the light coming through these. These are going to drop about 2.5 inches. And I am going to ask just $22 for these, and they have gold filled ear wires. I love these. I'm going to have to make more simple beaded ones like that. Now, these beads I absolutely love. I already have a necklace with these types of beads, and they are super fragile. I debated on selling these just because, as you can see here, they flake very, very easily. Now, how these were made, you can see here the base of the bead is white or milk glass. They wrapped the beads in silver foil. This one is almost all gone. It's been flaked off. We'll show you this bead. We'll look at this one. You can see they drizzled hot glass on top of the foil. So you can see the glass was blue, and you can still see the foil underneath, and the rest of the foil burned away. There's these cute little flowers added there, and these beads are so fragile because the foil is just on the outside, but then it's not completely covered in glass. So this glass on the outside just chips off super easily. So keeping that in mind, I did keep the price a little lower on these, even though these beads are more rare and sought after. I don't want anybody to be disappointed if they get these beads in particular or find any. That's just the nature of them. It's really hard to find them in really great condition. Like, I would say these are pretty good condition, and then some of these have lost almost all their decoration. Oh, that's got a little flower there. But I did hand link these in a rosary style chain. These are silver plated, and then I added an older spring ring clasp, and I didn't put my hang tag on it because I just restrung it. I didn't take any creative liberties with this necklace, but I wanted it strung. I wanted it to be admired somehow. I believe these are Japanese foil beads. They used a lot of milk glass, and that's what I know. The Czech and the Venetian also made foil glass, but the Japanese did in like the mid-century era. They made a ton of foil glass beads, and they are just equally as stunning, I think, as the other makers. So with that in mind, the condition, I'm going to ask $50 for this necklace. Oh, and I didn't measure it. Just going to have to be very, very careful. They are, I did not mention that they're graduated in size. You can see here. All right, so this is 20 inches. So I think that's a really good price for these. Now, these I absolutely loved making. I'm going to show this one first. I just did a really short video on these beads. These are Japanese millefiori or tombow beads. These are constructed in just a simple like bar chain, and then I added a cable chain in the back with a lobster claw, and this is all copper. Even this awesome pendant is it's a vintage copper enameled heart. I just thought it really went well with these fun beads. I've just really been loving making stuff with these Japanese beads. And this one, these two that I'm going to show are going to be hard to part with. I believe this was 18 when I measured it last. Yes, 18 inches. Then the little heart is about an inch long. Yeah, I really love this. Now, I might add some images of me wearing these necklaces because I've already taken pictures of most of these. This one I decided to add 3 little drops, and these are Czech. I think they're called gumdrops. That's at least what I think they are. These are actually uranium. I'm going to get my UV light. And just these 3 little drops glow. You can see they're just bright green. See, these don't light up. And this is also on copper chain. I added these copper bar links, which are vintage. These are older chains that I bought. They're considered new old stock. Got my hang tag there, and I added an extender chain All of this is copper except for my hang tag. 16, and then I added 1-inch extender up to 17. This one's really adorable. This is typically the type of necklaces I like to wear, just more daintier, more simple. And I love adding these just gorgeously detailed beads. I've always really admired just really small, tiny things, and just amazes me how much craftsmanship and time and effort you can put in such a small thing. It just amazes me. Okay, sorry, my mic died. I had to redo this last portion of my video because you couldn't hear me and I couldn't remember what I said. So I wanted to say that I'm also offering this lovely necklace for $30 if anybody is interested. And this is the last 2 pieces of beautiful glass jewelry that I wanted to share with you. And I've had this for quite a few years. It is a beautiful Art Nouveau gold gilt jewelry casket, and it has these lovely, well, this has one lovely daffodil, and we have these other flowers around the edges. I love this jewelry casket. Now, these 2 pieces I'm actually not going to sell because I need to really research and figure out what they are, and they're really beautiful to me. I might just add them to my collection. This one is gorgeous. I've never seen these before. They're perfectly smooth. Sorry, that zoomed in really quickly. We have these really tiny pieces of colored glass. Some just look like little dots. I'm not quite sure if it's Millefiori canes. Well, let's see. That kind of looks like a Millefiori. They're really tiny pieces of molten glass in there, and then they were fire polished because these are completely smooth. You don't feel the little colored pieces at all. They are hand knotted on cotton string, and it looks kind of old. I'm not sure if they're from the 20s or earlier, and I want to say they're Venetian, but I'm not entirely sure. Going to do some more research, figure these out. If anybody has any clues, has any info about these, I would love to hear. They are just so lovely. Now this next piece, I am familiar with the beads. I've never had these types before. These are gorgeous Venetian glass beads, at least these. These are lamp worked. They have trailings, very similar to the wedding cake beads that I've shown. Some of them have these, well, they're kind of 3-dimensional. They pop out. They give it some texture. Now these actually have a white pattern in the glass cane that they use to lamp work, and this is called Latticino because it looks like lattice work, kind of lacy looking details, and the Venetian really specialized in using the Latticino glass. And you can see here underneath the trailings there's actually silver foil. So these are foiled beads with the lattice cane trailings on top. They are absolutely gorgeous. Just the these I know took a long time to make. There's so many steps with this, and I don't think this is how it was originally strung. The bead caps may be original in some of these seed beads, but I'm not sure about these faceted beads. They're probably check. They're just so gorgeous. So I may just add these to my collection because I don't have any like this, or I may restring it. And I say that because the earrings with the same beads definitely look like they were hand done, because they were strung on the cotton string and then they just put the ear wire through the string, and I would expect that to get kind of yucky and gross if you wanted to wear these. So I think these deserve better construction. So I don't know if I just want to do something with these earrings, maybe make different earrings to match this necklace and just, you know, leave it at that. I may do that. But yeah, just gorgeous Venetian Latticino foil glass beads. Quite rare if you ask me. I'm not seeing beads that look like that. Now I've seen the wedding cake beads with the lattice trailings. Gorgeous, beautiful, but not like this. So that is all I have for you today. I really appreciate you guys being here. You guys seem to really like it when I package all the new jewelry I have in these cute little boxes, and I really enjoy it. It just makes it more special. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And like I said, if you're interested in anything, no pressure to buy anything. I left my email is in the description below, so just email me, let me know which piece or pieces you're interested in. $5 flat shipping fee, and these will also be listed in my Etsy shop for a higher price, but I want to give you guys a wonderful discount because you guys are the reason why I'm here. You take your time out of your day to leave sweet comments, to like my videos, watch them, just all the wonderful things you guys do, and I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. So again, thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video.